Good afternoon, everyone. So, in today's class, let us discuss about alternative energy resources, which is a very important topic in our day-to-day life because mostly we depend upon fossil fuels like coal, petroleum, and natural gas that results in pollution. So, it is the time to switch over to clean and green energy resources. So, let us discuss about each and every green resource in detail now. Let's start with Rosemary.
I'm talking about energy resources. Energy resources means that natural resources or system that can produce energy to perform work. These energies are used to make produce electricals and fuel vehicles and heat buildings, etc. Then energy resources can divided into two types: non-renewable resources and renewable resources.
So, Christina, can you list what are the renewable energy resources?
We have geothermal and solar, tidal, wind and hydroelectric, and we will be discussing about solar from the renewable resources. So these panels are actually made up of special cells, and these solar panel actually absorb the sun rays, and then these sun rays are converted into electricity. And this electricity is used in power homes, devices, as well as in schools and all. So, why solar energy a renewable resource? One reason is it is because the sun keeps shining a billion of years, and no fuel is needed because we don't burn any fuels to get this solar energy, as well as it is a clean way. It doesn't pollute the environment, and it is a pure and green way to generate electricity and power, as well as it is an endless supply as long as the sun shines, and it saves energy, and it is very good for environment.
So, we heard about solar energy and what about geothermal? Nandini, can you explain that?
Geothermal energy is the heat energy from the earth. Geo means earth, thermal means heat. So it's the heat extracted from the earth's crust. So geothermal energy, with the use of geothermal energy, we can produce heat or electricity. So it can be directly used for heating and cooling down buildings with the ground source heat pumps. Okay, earth has stored huge amounts of heat from the starting stage itself for about like 10 to the power of 31 joules, which is same as the 3 billion million terawatts hours of energy. That's a huge amount of heat energy. So Earth's crust contains high pressure and heat, which causes even some rocks to melt. So industries like dry steel, flash steel and binary power plant uses this geothermal powers to generate heat. When comparing to solar and wind energy, geothermal uses minimal operational cost. As of 2024, around 35 countries around the world produces heat from the geothermal plants. So, in conclude, we can say that geothermal is a reliable, renewable energy which produces heat day and night with low emissions.
So, I think around 340 places has been located. They have suggested for geothermal power plants, and can you say where the first project has been initiated?
It's in the Himalayan regions of Ladakh.
Yes. Okay. Shall we hear from Swati about wind energy?
Wind energy is one of the renewable energy resources. It is produced by wind turbines, which is converting kinetic energy of a moving air into electricity. In historic times, it is used for sailing, wind pumps and grinding grains. Wind power was first developed by China and Persia. Chinese were mostly used for sailing and grinding grains. The first powerful turbine was introduced in the year 1941 in Vermont, USA. The modern turbine was introduced in Hawaii, USA. According to researchers, in 2030, 3 trillion of bottles of water can be saved. Thus, it is cost effective and reduce the usage of non-renewable energy resources.
Okay. So, can you say which state leads the production of electricity using wind mills?
From Gujarat, ma'am.
Yes, Gujarat. So Tamil Nadu stands
Second.
next. Yes. So let's talk about tidal energy. Manokmani, can you explain about tidal power?
Tidal energy is a renewable energy. It is produced from the rise and fall of the ocean tides. Tides are caused by the gravitational pull of the moon and the ocean. Machines like tidal turbines and barrages are used to capture the tidal movement. The captured energy are converted into electricity. It is used for tidal energy is a clean, reliable and not pollute the environment. It is a good alternative energy for the environment.
When was the first tidal energy power plant project started?
France in 1966.
So far we have discussed about various alternative energy resources like tidal energy, solar energy, geothermal energy and energy. So these alternative energy resources are also called as green energy resources. They do not pollute the environment. There will not be any smoke, so there is no pollution. So at present it is the situation where we have to move on to these alternative energy resources. So let us all be responsible and switch on to the alternative energy resources so that we can build a sustainable future. That's all. Thank you.